I'm Alex Popham. I'm the 4-H agent here in Breckenridge County, and today I'm inviting all of our 4-H families to participate in the Kentucky 4-H virtual experience and explore different cultures. So today we're going to be making a traditional craft from Scandinavia. So all those Northern European countries that have similar cultures, traditions, folklore, similar histories. So countries like Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Now this particular craft is a woven heart ornament for the holidays, and all you're going to need to complete this craft with me is 2 pieces of different color paper. So those contrasting colors look really well on the ornament. I'm going with a 4-H theme, so we're going to be using green and white, but the traditional color pairing would be a bright red and white. You're also going to need to print out the Kentucky 4-H template. You'll need a pair of scissors, pencil, and glue. So really simple supplies. Now if you don't have cardstock like I have here today, you can also make this ornament with construction paper, copy paper. You can even make it with fabric and felt. I've seen it a lot of different ways. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to want to do is fold both pieces of paper hamburger style. Now you'll want to go ahead and cut out your template. For the sake of time, I've gone ahead and cut out those 3 pieces of the template, and I'm going to grab one of the art shape templates and place it on my first piece of paper. Now I'm going to line up the bottom of my template with that folded edge, and then use my pencil to trace the outer surface of the template. Now in Scandinavia, they do celebrate Christmas, and they've adopted the Germanic tradition of decorating their homes with Christmas trees. So you would find their trees very simply decorated, and they have a beautiful tradition of making handmade ornaments. So this particular ornament, this woven heart, would be made by the family and decorate the Christmas tree, and they would fill it with candy, nuts, different treats for the family. And they would spend time singing songs and celebrating around the Christmas tree filled with all their beautiful handmade ornaments. So this is a great way to celebrate the holidays and just spend time with your family, being creative and having fun. Okay, so you'll see that I've traced this first template on both pieces of the cardstock, and I'm going to leave my paper folded, and I'm going to cut around anywhere those solid lines that I traced were. So you're going to end up with one folded piece of paper with 2 slits down the middle. And when you do this at home, be as careful as you can with your scissors and try to be as accurate with your template. So what you'll end up with is a flap that looks like this with the 2 slits. So those 3 pieces of paper, 3 layers. You'll repeat this process with the white piece of paper. And you're going to end up with an identical piece of the template. And those are going to fold and weave together to form that heart. So the major bulk of your basket. Now I chose cardstock because it's a little sturdier, a little stronger, so that you could put those pieces of candy or nuts or dried fruit into the basket when you hang it on the tree. But like I said, you can use any material that you have at home. So now I've ended up with identical pieces. They each have 3 flaps, and you're going to begin weaving them together. So I'm just going to start. I want, if you can compare it to this heart over here, I would like to have green, white, green, and then alternating colors. So you end up with this nice checkered pattern. So I'm going to slide my first loop. You can see that since it's a folded piece of paper, I'm going to slide that first loop in all the way down. So that's going to cover up. See how my white is inside of the green flap, and we have a green piece to start with. For the second loop, we're going to slide that all the way back. I want it to stay white, so I'm gonna put that green flap inside of the white. So green and white. And then I want to end with a green piece. So I'm gonna kind of bend my paper and get it to slide inside of the green loop. Like so. So I've started my heart and I have a green, white, green checker. And you're just gonna alternate the pattern. So I wanna start out with white, green, white in the middle. Great, so hopefully you have woven all of your basket together that looks like a heart on both sides, and you have alternating colors. Now if you want to take this a step further, you could even change the size of the flaps or the number of flaps, and you can create different checkered designs. So this is a very simple, very basic design for those of us that are just learning how to weave our heart ornaments. Now before we can hang it, we do need a hanger or a handle for our basket. So I'm going to create a handle with some more of the green scratch cardstock, but you can use ribbon, fabric, whatever you have at home. I'm going to trace the last piece of my template. This is just a 6-inch long rectangle. But again, if you want a longer handle, you can make your handle longer by just drawing a longer template, just using a ruler. And then I'm just going to take some glue, just some stick glue, craft glue works fine, and put a nice generous amount of glue on both ends of my template. And then I'm going to gently curve it over and place it inside of my basket like so. And you'd want to make sure that dries completely before you hang it on your holiday Christmas tree or fill it with any of those treats for your family. So I hope you'll try this really fun and exciting woven heart basket with your family and hang it on your own Christmas tree this coming holiday. So enjoy, and make sure you post those photos in the comments below. Thanks.